We are reminded that there is a commitment and a heavy burden to be a member of law enforcement.
The metro full of heavy hearts right now as Independence police officer Tom Wagstaff fights for his life at a local hospital. Just hours ago, we learned new information about the burglary that ended in that shooting yesterday morning.
Jackson County Prosecutor Jean Peters-Baker announced that 4 men are now facing charges in that burglary. And tonight we have in-depth coverage. Emily Sinovic is investigating the suspects' backgrounds. Angie Racono has been talking to the family of the burglary victim. But we begin with Ashley Arnold with the very latest on the investigation. Ashley.
Yes, there are a lot of questions still with this investigation. One big one is whether or not the actual gunshot that ended up injuring Officer Thomas Wagstaff was from the suspects or possibly from friendly fire. At a press conference today, Jackson County Prosecutor Jean Peters-Baker announced additional charges as well as additional suspects in the case. Wagstaff is still in the hospital in critical condition following the botched burglary attempt. While there are many questions still being addressed, Baker says her top priority is getting everyone that was involved charged. According to court documents, Joseph Wyatt and Ronar Santiago Torres both face felony assault on a law enforcement officer in addition to multiple other charges tied to the break-in. Today, James McCann and Donald Nussbaum were charged with robbery, armed criminal action, among other charges for their part in the incident.
Like I said, I believe that this investigation is still ongoing. There's one person of interest that we continue to look at. And beyond that, I think that is the totality of the facts that I have so far.
Now, Wagstaff is, as we said, still in critical condition in the hospital. We are going to keep you up to date on his condition as well as any additional charges that may come as they develop. Live in Kansas City, Ashley Arnold, KCTV 5 News.
Thank you, Ashley. And as we mentioned, there are now 4 men facing charges in connection with this case. KCTV5's Emily Sinovic has been digging into their pasts, and she's live at Kansas City Police headquarters with what she's found. Emily?
Yeah, within the past hour, I've looked into the backgrounds of the 2 men who were charged today as accomplices in this whole incident, and they both have lengthy criminal backgrounds. First, let's start with Donald Nussbaum. You're going to take a look at his mugshot and the convictions he's had before, dating years and years back. He's been arrested and convicted multiple times, including convictions for forgery, driving with a suspended license, driving without a license, and he's actually currently under probation for that forgery conviction. Then you have James McCann. He is also on probation for a theft conviction. He's also been convicted of fraudulently attempting to obtain controlled substances. Now, those men are charged now with 4 felonies: first-degree robbery, first-degree burglary, kidnapping, and armed criminal action. The 2 other men arrested, Joseph Wyatt and Ronar Santiago Torres, are charged with those 4 felonies as well, but now are also charged with assault in the first degree of a police officer. Of course, we're continuing to look into the background of all 4 individuals and how they're all connected, how they got connected before this all happened yesterday. Reporting live, I'm Emily Sinovic, KCTV 5 News.